What's up, guys? Evil Unicorn and Evil Wizard here for the 2018 NASCAR Xfinity Series predictions. As not too many people on YouTube have done this yet, so ahead of the game here and might as well take advantage and do it.
Yeah, it is very late at night, so I'm really tired, but we got to record this. And just to let you know, thank you guys for all of the support on our first video of this.
Which has somewhat inspired us to do the sequels.
Yep, there will be a Truck Series one coming out in maybe a couple weeks. We'll see how our schedule works.
All right. So first we have Cole Custer driving the 00 for Stewart Haas. As you see, they got a little more sponsorship for the 2018 season. Jack Link's returning since he did drive it, the 88 Jack Link's car in 2016 for a race or two. And some Cup sponsorship comes down to help out. Garrett Smithley is driving the 0 for Johnny Davis. This may be the last year for this team since they're trying to move up to the Cup Series, as they have various sponsors for him coming back. Still looking for some sponsorship, but they'll be fine. The 0-1 is Landon Castle, since there are no rides open in the Cup Series, and Front Row prefers Casey Kane over Landon Castle. Sorry, people. Last video I did say Landon Castle sucks, but he's okay.
I like Landon Castle.
Yeah, I like him too. He's like a good guy. Same thing as Matt DiBenedetto. Not Kyle Busch, though. Comment section, shut up if you like Kyle Busch. But as you see, he has sponsorship for the whole season and looks to get back up in the Cup Series. Elliott Sadler is in the Junior Motorsports number 1. As you see, Hellmans comes over from technically the 7 team, not the 5. I just picked the 5 image. And this will not be brown since it's their 150th anniversary for Armor Sausages. So it'll be more like a Dale's Pale Blue, technically.
Dale's Pale Ale. I love that.
I'm pretty sure Dale Jr. didn't invent it or anything. So as you see, Ben Kennedy is the rookie for the 2 for RCR. Getting called to be full-time. Brings his companies, Weber and Jacob, over from technically the 96 team. And Ream will cut down races because Jacob Companies is sponsoring. Okay, the 3 is full-time but has 3 drivers. First we have Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon, as they have some technically Cup sponsors for the 3. And the driver driving the majority is Brandon Jones. What happened to the 33 team is shutting down, well, not shutting down us, not going to run as many races because of sponsorship purposes and Brandon Jones not being all that good. And he's not good. He's 16th in the points, I want to say. And Dakota Armstrong, for Pete's sakes, is beating him. So, yeah. So it has some sponsorship from the Cup Series coming down, as he'll run 23 races in the 3 and 10 in the 33 to complete the whole schedule. Ross Chastain is in the Johnny Davis Motorsports number 4, as technically Tommy Baldwin Racing sponsorship comes over to help out the team a little bit. Okay, Michael Annett is in the 5. He is an absolute threat on the racetrack, not by the fact that he's going to win races, but the fact that he's going to crash. Ty Majeski is going to be in the 6 since he has iRacing, and why not? We'll feel like running him full-time. Okay, SS Greenlight Racing is moving part-time because I think Scuba Life is leaving Ray Black Jr., or it's looking that way at least. So Spencer Boyd with Grunt Style is going to get sponsoring, and some races they're going to have no sponsorship. So there's these part-time operations. 7 Justin Allgaier, and no real changes really. John Hunter Nemechek is going to rookie for the RCR. It was the number 62, but they changed it to number 8. He's technically supposed to have a rookie thing there. I forgot to add that. My bad. As you see, Payday is coming back to Richard Childress Racing after being away. for a bit, and other sponsors of RCR and John Hunter are there. Blake Cook in the Call League Racing number 11. I think I spelled Call League wrong. Might have, probably.
If so, comment down and below.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, Darrell Wallace Jr. is going to be the Penske 12 since he and Ryan Blaney are best friends and driving Fords. And this is supposed to be a Ford team. This Menards has only had Chevy vehicles, really.
Ignore that Chevy thing.
Yeah, just ignore it. It's a Ford in number 12. Okay, this is Carl Long's 13 team. As you see, a bunch of random drivers are in it, including Ray Black Jr., who has lost all sponsorship. And that goes on the other line, so Ray and Black Jr. there. And, yeah.
If you want to pause it to read all the names, go ahead.
Okay, JJ Yaley and TriStar switches over to Fords because they're partnering up with Front Row Motorsports, which is a Ford team. And outside of that, no real changes except to get Overton on sponsor list for 15, but that's normal. Okay, Jeff Green is a field filler in the Johnny Davis 15. Ryan Reed is driving the 16 Roush car again. Willie Diabetes, yeah. Repeat, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Okay, the first part of the 18 Joe Gibbs Racing team, it has Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, Denny Hamlin. That's supposed to be Daniel Suarez down there.
Let me just move the mouse.
Yeah, there you go. Daniel Suarez, all for 5 races. It's technically supposed to be for 7, but you know what? Kyle Benjamin deserves to run races. Suarez gets Eris, obviously. Denny Hamlin gets Sports Clips, Kyle Busch, and Eric Jones gets nods, because why not? And Kyle Benjamin, like I said, is in the 18 for the remaining 13 races. Matt Tifft is in the Joe Gibbs 19. I'm now having second thoughts on Tunity sponsoring 7 races because I haven't seen them sponsor as of late. Whatever. Christopher Bell is most likely going to be in the 20 next year for Joe Gibbs. Subway is no longer sponsoring the Cup Series. They come down here. And yeah, JBL's not really going to sponsor a lot of races. No real change, really. Daniel Hemrick is in the 21 for Richard Childress. Bluegate might be sponsoring a little too many races, but whatever. And the Penske car, it's just going to slowly run discount tire with these 4 behind the wheel, even Paul Menard and Brad Keselowski. I did not spell it wrong. Guy who thinks I spell everything wrong. And then Chase Briscoe is going to fill out the remaining 11 races because Brad Keselowski's truck team is shutting down, so they decide to pick Briscoe to drive the 22 because he's better than Austin Cindric by a lot. Spencer Gallagher and Johnny Sauter are going to drive GMS's 23. Gallagher is going to drive the Allegiant vehicle. Sauter drives Kingman and whatever other sponsorship they can find. Dylan Lupton is driving the 24 for JGL full-time because of Nut Up Industries. Sponsoring him, they'll get Sweet Frog and Youth Theory, Young Guns type thing is going to help out for 10.
I really want to get that Sweet Frog diecast.
Chris Cockrum is going to drive the plate races, Atlanta, and probably Homestead. Let's see here. Then the 28 is now the rotating vehicle as there is 3 drivers driving it. Jeb Burton gets State Water Heaters, Estes, and Rocky Ridge. Scott Legacy drives the F dot. I want to say that is. I think that's what it is, F dot. And Cameron Haley gets the majority of the races. That's of his family sponsor. This is Ganassi's technically 3rd part-time vehicle in the Xfinity series. As Kyle Larson drives the Addock Solutions vehicle, Justin Marks drives the road courses in the Katrina vehicle. As here is Brandon Jones, 33. Yeah, he's driving part-time. Brennan Gaughan's driving the West Coast races, meaning Vegas and Phoenix and maybe Auto Club. And Austin Cindric, because the Brad K's truck team shut down, gets Steinover